You step out, get some air now. Let your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out?
Okay, y'all, this is how the capsule look. These things smell pretty strong, but I'm starting these today. Today is Tuesday. I'm supposed to take this 3 times a day. So I'm taking my first right now, and then I'll take the next at my lunch, and the last one at dinner. So I'll be back. The last dose for tonight. This is day 1. Grand Rising, y'all. Hey. So this is the second day of me taking the ParaFree. I already let you guys know about the Siberian ginseng. Changed my life. So I take 1 of these in the morning, and I'm gonna take 2 of my ParaFree, and down a whole water bottle, and start my day. So I will let you guys know what I'm gonna eat. I'm probably gonna eat a bowl of cereal. It's gonna be like some oat cereal and oat milk or almond milk. I'm not hungry right now anyway. This stuff smells so strong, y'all. All right, but I'll see you later. Peace. Okay, you guys, I am back. So I went to Dollar Tree yesterday, so I just come in here to put up the things that I had got from Dollar Tree. Still haven't eaten anything yet. I usually do intermittent fasting. So in the morning, so my body has gotten used to not really wanting anything to eat for breakfast. So I haven't eaten anything yet for as far as doing the herbal detox. But I'm gonna go ahead and make myself eat a bowl of cereal. I'm on my first break of the day, and so I'm gonna go ahead and just make myself eat some cereal and just get something in. Golden is still sleeping. She hasn't woke up yet. I went and checked in on her. I don't know why she's still sleepy. I guess she's tired, but I just want to just check in and tell you guys what I am feeling currently as far as doing the ParaFree detox. I'm actually feeling really like drained. Like it's like a fatigue feeling. I'm feeling like I'm just releasing a lot. Last night, I normally have vivid dreams, but last night I was having very intense vivid dreams. Very intense vivid dreams. And it's basically, I take it as things I need to release. The reason why I'm doing this cleanse is because I know this is a lot of things that I need to release from my spiritual aspect and from my physical aspect inside of my body. So, you know, I don't usually like to let people know, but I do sometimes have worry. A lot of times the kids love these. My husband loves it too. I just want to probably add that into the vlog. But I just noticed that about myself, and in my dream it came into my dream subconsciously. So to me, I feel like that was a spiritual breakthrough. As far as the herbs, I feel like it's releasing all of the bad toxins within me, and also releasing all the bad toxin that's in my subconscious thoughts that's making me doubt, you know, whatever I have going on, self-doubt, anything that I am taking in that I am not fully grasping about me, and I'm not accepting. So that's the gist of it for me when it comes to the cleanse. And I'm also doing the Yoni cleanse, the Yoni Pearls cleanse as well at the same time. So both of these things are basically cleansing me, like I said, of toxins, things that is causing anything to hinder me. So these things are being released. I will tell you, this is just day 1 of doing both. no, they want to, after sleeping and waking up the next day and starting back on them. I went on and put all 3 of the honey pearls inside. So 3 days in, and then once I take them out, 3 days to purge. But I currently feel like I'm purging now. But yeah, so I recommend you guys to, if you're into holistic healing, and I will eventually do a sit down fully and talk to you guys about the benefits of doing this and also the benefits of it, and you see what you want to do it for, what you're gravitating for. And then I'm also gonna tell you guys my experience. So let me go ahead and make my cereal and I will be back. Peace. Oops, I did not mean to say, I meant to say peace. Bye, y'all. Hey guys, here's my cereal. Honey bunches of oat almond. And I'm also gonna I'll show you guys what I got from the Dollar Tree real quickly. I'm really just trying to do a lot of purging, so I just enjoying my art side. So I grabbed some more canvases and some more paint. So I'm gonna take this white and go and start my sketches or whatever for whatever I want to paint. All right, see you guys later. Okay, you guys, I don't really know how people do their diets when they're doing the ParaFree. This is my first time, but I know I've just been trying to eat healthy choices. So I picked a salad today for lunch, and I did a Cobb salad. I took the bacon off because I know that pork does sometimes contain parasites, so I didn't want to take a chance. I did grilled chicken, so I'm gonna do a vinaigrette or like a Italian dressing. I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm eating for lunch. And I already took my second dose of the parasite ParaFree. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. Would you please stop narrating? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you guys. So these are my sea moss, and yes, they're 4. Yes. And these are the ParaFree. And I'm about to take my last doses for the night. Golden keeps trying to play with them. All right, you guys. Peace, love, and light. Hey, y'all. Today is another self-love day. I talked about Pangaea wash already. This is my first time using the Yoni cleanse kit, the Yoni pearls. I got this from the wholesale company that I get my products from. It's a turmeric soap, so I'm gonna be trying this out tonight. And here's my coconut crush deodorant. All right, y'all. Hey guys, I just opened up the kit. These are all the things that's in the inside of it. Tells you on the back basically what's in there though. You can see all of it if you can read it. The 3 pearls. Kit and there's all 3 of those. Hey guys, I got it out. Okay. As soon as I pull this out, here's a card that says stop before you start your Tik Toks. Get full details, instructions, and food guide. Go to the link. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the link. So here's the wipes. And these are the, she said that she'd rather you put them in with your fingers, but if you want, you can use these, and I'm most definitely gonna use those. So I'll keep you guys posted as I start using them. This is how it looks. When you take it out, you have to unravel it. I will let you know that the herbs are very strong. I actually looked at a video, and it suggested that you write down some affirmations and things that you want to release, because this is not only detoxing you from, you know, things that cause issues with your yoni, and womb, but it also helps you detox from trauma, and it's a purge. It's like basically like doing the yoni steam. So I wrote in my journal. The main reason why I want to do the yoni pearls is because I told you about my cyst. But yeah, so this is gonna be a good thing. So also I just looked up that you can also put all 3 of them in there at one time. I'm gonna have to keep it in there for it consisted of 24 hours each pearl. So I'm doing 3. So that's gonna be 36 hours. And yeah, so let's get it started. This is how it looks after the 3 days, you guys. This is what came out on the herb tampon. And I just want to say, again. And yeah. I can see the true transparency. Hey, y'all. Okay, let me set the mood as we get into, and let's talk about the cleanse, okay? So I'm gonna get my wine and my inside. I didn't get a chance to make it to the store to get the Snoop Dogg 19 Crimes, but I did get one of my favorite red wines. This is one of my favorite brands. My favorite actual flavor of this is the Apothic Crush. Got my wine. What's up, you guys? Hey, so now I'm setting the mood for me to start giving you guys the review wholeheartedly on on my experience with the Embrace Pangae Yoni cleanse and the ParaFree Detox cleanse, parasite cleanse. So I just want to let you guys know how I set the mood for myself. This is my comfortable space. This is where I come to chill in my home. I got the kids relaxed, got the children chilling. So let's start having adult conversation. Let's get into it. Before I start, I want to let you guys know I always set my mood by cleansing my energy, cleansing the energy. I already cleansed the energy with sage. So now I'm gonna burn goddess incense because I'm trying to continue to bring in the goddess energy that I am, releasing. So I want to burn that and just bring in more goddess energy. So let's burn that incense. I'm gonna set this up over here on this side with my incense holder. I can set it right here. You can sit right here. That'll be better. Okay. And I also want to just plug in some information. Anytime I'm trying to gain confidence, gain, just positive energy, positive thoughts, bring in love energy, I use my Love Me Up oil and chant positive affirmations to myself. I also use my goddess oil to just keep chanting positive energy, love, all of that to me. All right. I already told you guys about the wine, so now I'm about to pour me a glass of wine and we're gonna get into talking, okay? Decided to do the Yoni cleanse with the Yoni pearls. First and foremost, I'm always on a journey of healing, trying to make sure that I cleanse whatever trauma, whatever I can possibly can from my chakras, from my being, and also just make sure that I do what is needed to cleanse, left issues as far as like me personally. I suffered miscarriages in my life. So I want to just start off by that. So by me telling you guys about the Yoni steam, I'm going to be opening up to you guys a lot. So I suffered miscarriages in my life. And I also had bad experience with giving birth. My first birth, I wanted to have a natural birth. Natural birth. I didn't want to do any drugs. I wanted to completely be connected with my child, because before her, I lost children. I lost 2 children miscarrying. And I just was like stuck on watching like the baby story and things like that. And people don't understand, when a woman miscarry a child, we blame ourselves. We tend to think it's something we did wrong. We tend to feel like our bodies failed our child that didn't make it. So I went through that. So I'm just going back, you guys, thinking back at those moments. So I went through that, miscarrying with my first, time trying to have a child, and I was young. I was in my 20s, so I couldn't quite understand what was wrong. What did I do? Am I going to ever be able to be a mother? And at that time, I was beating up my womb. I was hurting myself by blaming myself. So we move forward, and I end up having a pregnancy, but the pregnancy was very stressful. I was sick the entire time. I lost over 30 pounds. I was so bad to the point that I was taking a pump, like, cancer patients have to wear to keep them from being nauseated. I was taking a pump to pump in medication throughout me all day long so I can make it throughout my days, because I was in and out of the hospital, dehydration, everything in my pregnancy. But I still kept happy thoughts because I didn't want to bring that into the child. But at the same time, my womb was hurting, because I was saying to myself, okay, I miscarriage babies, so now I can't even carry a baby and not feel sick, because now I'm pregnant. And at the same time, I was also going through a breakup with the child's father, with my first child's father. So that was hard on my womb as well, because like I tell you guys a lot on this channel, I thought that was going to be my husband. I thought we were going to, have a family. It was just so much on me. And the pregnancy, being sick and everything, and the breakup, all of that at once was just traumatizing, to me at that moment. So we get ready to have the baby. I go into automatically not knowing what I'm doing. My mom was there. Everybody was there with me, but I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know that I could have done these things differently for my first time. First and foremost, I went in for a stress test, and they immediately told me my daughter's heart rate was dropping as I was doing the stress test, contraction test. That is very traumatizing for a mom, especially a mom that's sick and have lost 2 babies prior to. So they told me that they're gonna induce my labor. And I didn't. Instead of just doing it the natural way, I stayed in the hospital overnight, and I was calling her father to let him know, that I'm gonna have to stay in the hospital overnight. He didn't want to be there. Okay. That was stressful for a first time mom. But thank God I had my mother. My mother stayed there overnight with me. They put a captive inside of me. And overnight, they did not even give me any medicine yet, but I was already having terrible pain. So, not knowing that I could get up and walk around, but I couldn't because they had me in a bed with a catheter inside of me, like a little bag thing inside of me. So, the next morning, the doctor comes in, checks me out. You didn't dilate anything last night, so now we're gonna start the medicine to induce labor. I started taking the medicine to induce labor. That was so much pain. So all that pain was being rushed into my body, rushed into my womb where my child was, on top of me trying to get ready to have her as a first-time mom after suffering 2 miscarriages prior. So I went through that process. Still, we were in labor from that night all the way until midday. So, and I want to disclaim this. This is not to bash my child's father anyway, because I have overcame that, healed from that, and moved on from that. But during the time frame, my pressure was going up and down, up and down, up and down. And he decided to take a call in my presence while I was having his daughter with his girlfriend at the time, while I'm in the stirrups, you know, trying to have the baby. And at that time, my pressure shot up and the baby pressure shot down. And the nurse was like, immediately called the doctor, and she was confused because she was like, you weren't like this before. What happened? What's going on? And I, being a young 22-year-old young lady and still trying to keep a positive thought on things, I told her like he was on the phone with his girlfriend while I was in labor. She then said, oh no, you know, even the nurse was like, he can leave. But I was just like, it's okay, you know, it's okay. My doctor came in and said, Mrs. Craig, your baby pressure has dropped and your pressure has went up, so we're gonna have to do emergency surgery. Again, another fearful act, another thing attacking my womb. I go into surgery afraid, but didn't want to be mean to the child father because he helped me make her. He's her father. He should be in the room. But I wanted my mama there. I really did. I'm in there giving birth to my daughter. And I was feeling them jerking my body and, you know, with the C-section, first time doing it. And I told them, I feel it, it's hurting, you know, it's hurting. And the person that gives you the gas was like, you shouldn't be feeling, you're just feeling the jerks. And I was like, no, I'm feeling this. And I remember going out because he gave me more gas to help me, you know, calm down. And then I remember coming back to and seeing her little face. I didn't even experience my child being born. I wasn't even able to endure that. Her father was holding her, and all I could say was, is that her? Another hit to my womb. So, after all of that, I had to not really connect with her. All I can do is let him, like, place her on my head and let her look at me and say, I'm with you, and all of that. So, down the line, I eventually got over that. So I thought, went on with life. Now I'm a mommy. And who would have thought? After 2 miscarriages, a crazy pregnancy where I lost 30 pounds, baby mama, baby daddy drama, and I wasn't being so nice to myself. I wasn't taking care of, yeah, I was confident. Yeah, I was the one, but I was not loving myself as I should. And I allowed willingly certain things to happen, not too promiscuously, but to the certain extent where I know that I didn't really deserve. And I was allowing people that didn't know her, didn't care to get to know her. And that's my womb. And again, just putting more trauma on her. Not listening to what she's needing, not listening to what she's asking for. Just thinking with my body, you know, my ego. And love came. I fell in love again. And we were young. Me and my husband that I'm married to now. We started our relationship headstrong, came into it, and he was doing things. He was showing love to my womb. He was showing love to me. And then she liked that. She was smiling. She was happy. And I was happy with the fact that I already had a child. But I didn't mind if I gave him children, right? So we got pregnant. He was so happy. He was screaming it from the mountaintop. And I was like, no, don't tell nobody. Because my womb was like, no. You know, because we done been here before. The whole world knew. Everybody was happy. His mom was happy. Everybody was excited about this baby. And this, for the first time, felt great. Until I suffered a miscarriage again. And at that time, I said, I gotta be me. So now I'm beating my womb up again. Telling my husband, I told you, you don't want a baby for me. Something's going on. I'm always losing babies. Just discrediting my womb of her power. Then we get pregnant again. Beautiful, huh? And this pregnancy was you already know you can't do anything, so now you're on bed rest. And me and my husband was going through some things at that time too. We were not husband and wife yet, we were dating. We were just, you know, what they say in the old days, shacking. So we were having issues within our relationship. So that pregnancy was not me sick as much as I was with my first daughter, but I was more depressed. Yeah, I was depressed. So here I am, God showing me, my womb power showing me that I'm able to carry another baby. But because I'm stuck in the bed because I'm prone, obviously, to miscarriages. That's what they're telling me. And I just get into a depression. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. I'm eating right, doing my vitamins and everything, but just sad, you know? We go and have the baby. I told myself I was not going to go into that situation again where I'm going to let my pressure go up and, you know, doing all that arguing and letting anyone disrespect me. So we had a planned C-section. That's what my doctor told me would be best because I already had a previous C-section. I obviously didn't know any better. Again, and at this time I was 30 years old. Planned C-section. My grandmother was in the room with me. I was actually able to feel and see Serenity come out. She was so pretty to me. Totally different from the first pregnancy, huh? And I was like, she is so pretty. I did this. And my womb was like, yes, you did this. But in my mind, I was like, why did I have to have another C-section? But I stopped doing that to myself. I said, you're gonna stop beating yourself up. Because you're doing this. You brought another life in this world. God gave you that power again. Your womb power is strong. Then we get in the room all ready, you know, to make sure that we're recovered. We're doing our skin to skin. And they didn't tell me, we gotta get you to get up and walk. This is the night nurse. I stand up and blood clots fall. Thick blood, like it was another person, like another baby falls out of me. And then I fall out. My family, everybody around me, like, what's going on? Because, you know, everybody wants to see the new baby. And they're like, she lost so much blood. We were thinking that we may have needed to get her some more blood because she lost blood. And again, my womb was like losing its power because I was like, what is wrong with me? Why does this keep happening to me? So, excuse me, I was fortunate to just be placed on iron the whole time I was in the hospital. Usually when you have a C-section, you're there for 2 to 3 days. I was there for like 5 days due to that. I didn't have to do a blood transfusion. Thank God. So I was able to go home with that baby. And my husband got it together. Like, he literally needed to see a piece of himself, I guess, because we were going through it. You guys, I'm not going to tell you no lies. He told me he's going to do whatever he need to do for this family. He told my mom, and he did all of that. So at that time, that's when I started my real healing journey. I started really working on my craft, like learning more about my power, healing things that is broken. And that's when I had to start doing shadow work. I had to start going deep within, seeing what was causing these issues. Where did it stem from? And this will be another video I open up about that, you know, my childhood traumas and things like that. But that's where it stems from. And I was just conjuring up some things and working out some things and cleansing away some things and just being me freely. And that's when I told you gotta start manifesting so much things. I realized my own power. I started doing spiritual baths, which is ways of healing your whole, you know, aura and everything. And then I started doing Yoni steams. And then I never did the Yoni Pearl steam cleanse before. And I was healing my womb. She was happy again. She was smiling. She was like, yeah. My husband, things that he used to do when he first, you know, fell in love with me before we, you know, got into a long relationship, because we were friends before we became lovers. he started being that friend again. And then I see that he's more consistent with what he's saying. It's not just saying it, he's doing it. So it's just like my womb was like, yeah, he's talking and he's being nice to us too. And it felt good. So I do, and I did suffer from cysts. I kept getting them. And so now we're gonna go to me giving birth again. So after I manifest and learned how to use my womb power and learn how to cleanse and heal, we got pregnant again. Look at me, pregnant again. Now I got another baby coming. My angel babies are, with God in heaven. But now I'm bringing more babies here. And this pregnancy, I was a happy little shimmery mommy. I was so bubbly, so all of that stuff. We did gender reveals, baby showers, all of that. Because this time, my womb was healed, I felt. Planned a C-section though. Had a C-section again. And another blood clot, but this time it was stuck inside of me where it could have killed me. So I had to have an emergency snatched away from my new baby and go back to surgery to be opened back up to remove that blood clot from my womb. What's going on? Then I said, nope, I'm not gonna do it this time because God, you got me here for a reason. So I'm gonna go cleanse this stuff out. I'm gonna go release this stuff. I'm gonna figure out what's going on. So that's why I got the Yoni Cleanse Kit. Because I want to remove whatever type of trauma, whatever type of things that is still hidden inside of my womb. Get up out of there. So let's start talking about Embrace Pangaea. Thank you guys for listening to the story of the breakdown of my Yoni, my womb. Embrace Pangaea. I really don't like to do this because I want to first and foremost say I purchased from her prior to now. When she first came out, I found out about her through Tasha K. I used to watch Tasha K a lot, her vlogs, and Tasha K, would tell us about health things and all of that. So I was eager and ready to try her BioForce. I use that as one of my supplements, and I already talked about that before on here. I also use her Yoni Cleanse Soap, Pangaea, Embrace Pangaea Soap. I never had an issue with it coming to me. Everything, it was on a consistent, because I even subscribed to the BioForce. It was coming every month, every 30 days, because I was taking my supplements. And I kept up with my Yoni Cleanse soap. But this time she had shut down the site for a while, and I went on and found other supplements, either I take it organically or just didn't need the capsules, I'll just take it that way. But I ordered from her, and I don't want to give her a bad review because of this, but I'm being honest. I ordered from her in January, and I didn't get my package until April. Like, I literally think she forgot. She came on Instagram, she hadn't been posting, and I see her posting on Instagram showing other people reviews and things, and I'm like, hey, I never did get my stuff. And then all of a sudden, oh, it's in the mail now. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And now that is an issue for me, because I am a business owner. I am a full-time worker. I am a full-time wife and mother. But when someone places orders on my website, and I do conjure work, I deal with all type of things. I deal with spirit, oils, all type of things. And that does take time to do, and you have to do it on certain days. But when someone places an order, that package is going to be packaged up. It's going to make it to them in time, not all the way from January to April. Other than that, anyway, we're going to move forward from that. That made me a little like, girl, now come on now. But that does not knock the product that she offered. Now I will start off. I'm going to have in this video my day-to-day with using the Yoni pearls. The first day, didn't feel anything, didn't know no difference, really didn't like them being in there, was irritated. Being honest, I didn't understand. I was like, I don't feel nothing. I could just keep doing my Yoni steams. The second day, I had an urge of sexual tension, baby. I wanted to grind on it. I wanted to do some things to my husband, but I couldn't. I couldn't do nothing with him because I got these things in me. And I did all 3. So you have to do them, 3 days. So I'm like, why am I so horny and I can't do nothing? Didn't feel any pain. Wasn't anything going on, anything of that nature. The third day, this is when they got, some people say they got cramps, things of that nature. I didn't get that. I just kept having the urge to use the restroom consistently. I had to keep going to use the restroom consistently. Like, that was annoying. Then, finally, when my 3 days was up, I took them out. I didn't have a lot of membrane. I didn't have a lot. It was ugly and nasty. And that's going to be in here, too. I'm going to put that clip in here, too. I was like, ugh. It was like some little ugly little, look like old blood or something. But my purging days, which is 3 days after, I didn't get any more bad membrane. I didn't get any more anything. Nothing else came out. But I did bleed, like spots. Not heavy, but I do that with my cyst. So I was thinking maybe a cyst may have ruptured and, due to the fact of me doing that cleanse. Now, the thing that I didn't like about it is, okay, after that, I felt irritable. Like, it was an irritational feeling to me. I felt like it could possibly be a yeast infection. That's how I felt. And I didn't like that, y'all. I'm just being honest. I did not like that. So I just kept running this course. Like I told you, it was the 3 days process. It's a process. So it did what it had to do. I didn't have any odor, you guys. It's, like I said, a lot of people do it because they want to, stop BV and stop odors and things. I didn't really have a question mark about odor. I feel like a vagina have a natural smell. If you're a man, you like it. If you're a woman that's a lesbian, you like it. You know what I'm talking about? So, so I didn't have any issues when it came to that. But I will tell you, when I did do the thing with my husband, we had a good time. Which is always how it is over here, because, we peace, love, and light. It is. But it was a lot, like, it was gripping at I felt my womb. My womb was in love. My husband was in love. I was in love. We all was having a good time. So, do I recommend you to do the Yoni Pearl cleanse? Yes. If you have a lot of trauma, if you went through a lot of things, if you had miscarriages, if you did abortions, if you just weren't ready to have a baby, financially wasn't stable, or you had pregnant by someone that hurt you, it wasn't your fault. Anything that is wrong with, that has happened wrongly to you when it comes to your womb and your womanhood, it's not your fault. So if you want to do a Yoni cleanse because of that, definitely do it. If you want to do a Yoni cleanse because you feel that you have odors and you feel that you want to cleanse your body of things, if you were promiscuous and you were sleeping with, different partners, and you want to let all of that, purge all of that out, I recommend you do this. But you can also do this with a yoni herbal mix. And I talk about this a lot on my channel, and you also can find my yoni herbal mix on my Majestic Renee website. Message. But that is a way to heal and purge as well. And now let's get into the ParaFree. My reasoning, you guys can tell I'm a lightweight. I'm still in the same glass of wine. Okay. When I first started the ParaFree, I didn't really do a lot of research. I just thought it was gonna cleanse whatever I eat out of me. Like if I ate something bad, it was gonna come out. Can I be honest? That's what I thought. I did know that I was thinking about removing a lot of the things that we hold in our guts because we eat of the flesh. We eat, meat if you're a meat eater. And those things, what do you think they were feeling before they were, killed for us to eat? That stuff is going right inside of our guts. So my reasoning was to cleanse all that out of me. See, everything I do is for a purpose, not just for I want to be fine or just all that. It's for a spiritual cleansing as well. So I started the first few days. Didn't know I wasn't supposed to eat fruits. I was busting down fruit, y'all. Didn't know I was supposed to not eat meat. But I wasn't eating like the bad meat, but I was eating, seafood like shrimps and chicken and things like that. Found out later on I wasn't supposed to be eating that with the ParaFree cleanse. But hey, I was. But I was taking the capsules as it was told. 2 in the morning with my breakfast, 2 with my lunch, and 2 with my dinner. And drinking plenty of water. Now, at first, I didn't really like it. It gave me a lot of stomach pains, y'all. Like, my stomach was killing me. Like, it felt like something was stuck in my stomach, just hurting. And I don't like that type of feeling. So, but I took it all the way down. And I have a normal, bowel. I go to the restroom every time I eat. Never have a problem with going to the restroom. But this time, I was constipated, y'all. Like, I didn't understand this. If this is a detox, why am I constipated? But anyway, I went on and finished them up. And the last few days, I had completely forgot I had did this cleanse, you guys. I felt like I had a food poisoning. This is like days prior after I finished all of the capsules. I was sick as a dog. And I didn't know what was wrong. I was like, what is wrong with me? I thought I caught food. I said, what did I eat? Everybody else is eating the same thing. I cooked the food here. They weren't sick. We all eat the same thing, but I'm the only one saying I got sick. But I had to remember, that was the ParaFree purging whatever was in me out of me, right? I was sick the whole time doing that. I don't know if I want to recommend this to anybody, because especially if you're gonna still eat meat, I don't know what I did wrong. I may have to try it again, but to be honest with you, the way I felt like I had a food poisoning or a stomach virus, I may not try that again, because I did not like that. Now, the benefits of it is, the upside of it is, once I realized why I was feeling that way, every time I went to the restroom, I did not find any worms. So I didn't have any worms or anything in my bowel. And it was clear. It was clean. It lasts for about 2 days. The feeling of feeling like I had a food poison or something lasts for like 2 days, and I was back to the norm. And that's about it, y'all. As far as the ParaFree, oh no, I didn't. Let me start back over. I did get a chance to do a lot of self-evaluation, because when you're eating cleaner, you have a cleaner thought. So it did cleanse my thoughts. I wasn't having that much bad insomnia, because I'm like a night person, y'all. I'm a night rider. I'm up all night thinking and writing in my journal and trying to figure out ways to save the world and to make millions. So that was good. I noticed that was clear. Like I said, it cleared out my gut. So I don't know if I would do the ParaFree again, or if I'll just go get a colon cleanse to cleanse out my gut, or just do the which is that is inside of that capsule, but papaya seed cleanse works about the same. But yeah, so that's what I did. That's my review on it. Her products and her herbs and her things that she sells is legit. Hopefully she got it together. She said she was moving. Hopefully she has it in order about the shipment, you guys, because I promise you that was very upsetting to me not to get my package until April. And I ordered in January. I didn't like to have chit chat about that. I want you guys to please like, thumbs up, y'all. Subscribe to my channel, and not only just subscribe, hit that bell and hit all when you hit the bell, so you can see every time I post. And share it. Share it. Don't be ashamed to share it. If you like it, you know somebody else gonna like it. Hey, and if they don't like it, they can still learn something, and they can tell it to somebody else, and they may like it. So I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of my channel. Peace, love, and light.